I'm fine, thanks. What about you?
Not bad, not bad. Actually, I'm kind of tired. I
You too.
stayed up
So
reading
tired.
a book. You know, it was like one of those. I'm gonna read a chapter before bed. I just finished the goddamn book, and it's just like, oh,
Okay.
what have I done now? Yeah. So let me turn on my screen share, and
Yeah, sure.
we can take a look at the OPGG. I assume you're a fan of the is it Chelsea team?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually don't know too much about European football, but I do recognize the name. I'm pretty
Uh,
sure it's a
it's
famous.
worth watching, man. I can recommend it.
I see. I see.
Uh,
Maybe I'll check out highlights or something. Yeah.
okay.
Tell me what is going on here. Draven main. Is this what I'm seeing?
Yes, that's true, man.
Interesting. Interesting. So I guess mostly Draven.
Yes,
What's
I
hmm?
started playing ADC. I started one-tricking Lucian, and I got like Platinum, and then I started one-tricking Draven, and that's when I first hit. And I like the champion style, so yeah, that's why I play him.
Interesting. Interesting. And do you care what order we go through these? What order of
No,
picks we
I
go
don't.
through? Okay,
I don't
cool.
mind.
And what's on your what are you thinking about League today? Like what's on your mind? What do you think you want to work on?
I think my biggest issue is when I am ahead, I don't know how to finish the games and how to deal with the lane, whatever, when I'm behind. You know?
Oh, okay. Interesting, interesting. So maybe ideas of if winning, how do we finish it off? And if losing, how do we damage control, right?
Yeah,
Something
that's
like
true.
that. So,
Yes.
okay, let's I'm sure we will definitely see some of these ideas. Let me just put it out there that for most Draven mains that I've seen, if there are problems closing out the game, it's because somehow there's like throwing involved,
Yeah.
like some kind of oh I need to kill this guy and then the whole team gets wiped and they get banned or something about getting caught mid game or team fighting. There's always something, right? So I'm
Yes.
sure we'll see what it is. But from playing from behind now, that's interesting. Maybe there are ideas of you might think you're strong but you can't fight or something like that. I don't know. I'm sure we will see. This is interesting. We flash for this
Yes,
guy,
it
I'm
is.
sure. Oh, he's actually out. All right, let's back it up.
Yeah.
This is very strange. How's your support level 1?
Yeah, he came back. Came to lane a bit later, I think. That's why.
Oh my. Okay. Okay. Well, sometimes it'd be like that. Sure.
Yeah.
Let's rewatch this. See how this goes. Okay. I already
By the way,
know.
one question.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
What's up?
lagging a little bit.
Oh, really?
Then my bad.
You want to do? Okay. So we have an option. It's
Yeah.
1080p 30 frames or 60 frames 720p. That's what we can do
Uh,
on Discord.
more FPS and lower quality. I don't
Okay.
mind.
How about this?
Yeah, better. That's
Okay,
better,
good.
man.
Good. 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 So, what do you think about this section? This is a very common pattern in bot lane.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Um, that I could have got her there.
How?
Not, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, watch this closely. Watch this close.
Yes.
We can even slow it down. Yeah. Okay, we can slow it down. All right. So first few
Okay.
seconds is the hint really.
Well, actually, it's lost now because Morgana was Half Life and level 1.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's focus on what you're doing. All right. Let's take a look at what you're doing here and see if you can come up with any because you can't really change any of this stuff,
yeah,
right?
that's true.
So
But what I always try to do when my support gets hooked or whatever gets engaged, I always try to turn on the AD. That's what I do, and
right, right.
yeah, try to get as much damage off as possible.
Right. So that is actually the exactly the right idea, right? Is we're gonna
Yeah,
pressure the ADC until they screw up and we kill them or they back off, right?
yeah.
So what do you think Tristan is gonna do here when they catch Morgana?
She's obviously just gonna jump in.
All right, so I want you to watch this.
Yeah.
And we saw that we put one hit into Thresh, right? As
Yeah,
she's
that's
jumping
true.
in, and then I want you to watch very closely. Is she one hit?
No, she isn't. She isn't.
96. She has 95 health.
Yeah.
Wait, she's actually one hit, right? Exactly one hit.
Yeah, but
So, it's not that okay, sometimes she gets away, sometimes she doesn't, or you should have hit her, you would have killed her. It was more of
yes.
your instinct here was this, which is hit Thresh, right? When in fact, like you said, you want to hit the ADC,
Yeah.
right? And it actually will make a difference in pretty much every 2v2 all-in where they try and attack your support. They'll actually be making a mistake a lot of times because you can just kill the enemy ADC. I mean, you play Draven, right? You can always kill the enemy ADC. So
Yeah.
this is like one of those. Do you think this is a big idea or not so much?
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say this is pretty important because if you didn't do it here, then it's unlikely you do it every time, right? What we're looking for is such a strong habit that you do this every time. Since you play Draven, this is actually gonna happen in like every other game that you can just kill the enemy ADC when they aim your support, right? So,
Okay. Yeah.
the first, what would you rather do here? You said, you should aim the ADC, but I guess here, in this case, we would rather only focus the ADC at first, right? Or at least try to, right? Check it out.
Okay.
This is why we need first person perspective. Who'd you click on here?
I
When you
clicked
got
on
played.
Yeah, Thresh.
Yeah, exactly. So, in the case of a 2v2 all in, you want to focus the ADC, and you know this, right?
Yeah.
So, what's the trigger here? What do you think? What made you hit Thresh? Something possessed you to immediately hit Thresh. Right here.
I
Immediately
think
one click.
he was closer at the moment, but then Tristana jumped, so I don't know. It was instinct. I don't know why.
Yeah, it was instinct, right? This is a common trap. Is that it's an instinct to hit the closest guy in lane.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so now that we are seeing some kind of, what happened to make you hit Thresh? What was the trigger? What happened?
I don't know. I don't actually know.
Okay, what was the thing what that happened right before you hit Thresh?
I clicked right to him and walked up towards him. Or what do you mean?
Like, what was the event that happened? So let's say, for example, you're trying to CS and you get hit by a Thresh hook. The trigger is you wanted the minion because it was low health, right?
Okay.
In this case, what happened that made you do this?
Yes, I saw Morgana walk up, so I thought, yes, I can walk up as well because she was coming back to lane, so I can walk up as well.
Well, you're not clicking Thresh here, right? She's walking up, but you're not clicking Thresh yet, right?
Yeah, okay.
So it's not quite that.
I actually don't get it, to be honest.
Okay, right before. Check it out. Is this when you went to go hit Thresh? This?
Yeah, I was not sure if I should go in there.
Like, what just happened here? Yeah.
Looking upwards. Yeah, okay.
What was the thing that you saw that made you walk up? Like, what's happening to Morgana here?
She got in flay range. That's not.
So
what should have happened?
If she didn't get flayed, would you have walked up to hit Thresh?
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I would agree. You would not, right? It's only because she got flayed that we walked up. So, when what's like a way we can call this? So maybe saying your support getting flayed is a little too specific, right? As a trigger, but rather what's going on here, in a general term, in a general sense.
So support is getting engaged in a losing situation.
Exactly. Your support is getting engaged on, right?
Yeah.
The first instinct that you want to insert here is not necessarily hit the support, but rather what?
Hit hit the ADC.
Hit the ADC. That's the first instinct you want to drill in, especially since you're a Draven player, because Draven, Lucian, like these champions, you can always hit the ADC, right? You can always pressure them off. So that's your first instinct, is what you want to do. So every time you see this, they go on your support, the first thing you think of is, can I hit their ADC? And can you hit the ADC here? We could say yeah, right? Times where you can't hit the ADC is like their jungle is here, you guys are losing no matter what, right? Something like that. But this is the first thing you want to think of, right? So, my bad, I skipped forward. But definitely a strong idea for laning phase. I mean, it's honestly sometimes useful in team fights, but not as often. But definitely 2v2 bot lane. This happens every day. Definitely every day, right? So, nice try. We couldn't get him. Good try is good try. But does that kind of like make sense in terms of if there's like a laning thing you want to work on and that's it, you could say find the trigger, insert this new habit, and that'll help you with these 2v2 situations, right? Because a lot of people always say, what do I do if my support's getting caught and stuff like that? And when you watch the replays, it's literally the same thing we're seeing here. They just they just didn't know they were supposed to hit the ADC, right? So, or they don't know how to make this habit, right? So it's not like, oh, we know in the moment. It's just, before the game starts, you made it a habit, and so when the moment happens, it's automatic, like how you hit Thresh automatically, right? So it's very much what we're going for here. Oh, can you do this? Oh, nice hit. Very nice, very nice.
That's I recorded this game 2 weeks ago, I think, and I stopped playing. In this game, I played Klepto, I think, but I stopped playing it because I feel like press the attack or conqueror is more impactful. But for poking, it's
I would, Klepto is, I don't know about that one. It's like, I mean, imagine you press the attack against Tristana too, right? You said no, you wouldn't have been able to kill her with the extra auto attack. It would have been really dicey. But if you had pressed the attack or conqueror, that would probably be a definite yes, right?
Yeah.
For focusing her at first, right? So, yeah, there are some ideas like that. Ooh, going for some spicy ideas. Oh, easy.
I don't know
Tristana,
why Thresh is going in there.
Oh no. Well, see this.
I did not expect him to go in there actually, because there was such a big wave at his tower, and if they follow and don't get the kill, she's gonna lose so much XP and or not XP, maybe last hits, but I expect him to go in there. But
check this out. What do you think?
He hooks, and I instantly turn on Thresh again.
Exactly. Now here's the trap. Okay, let me point out something really interesting or really important here, right? So Tristana bombed this Morgana here, right?
Yes.
This is the classic where how you will trick lower elo people every time with this habit, which is one of the reasons why when you smurf, your habits are so much better than the people you're playing with, that you just destroy them every game, right? This is a similar idea. If you are aiming Thresh like you usually do, and this guy is like Challenger or something, what is he gonna do with this bomb?
He's gonna keep it and wait for me to use my main damage on Thresh, and then all in me.
He's gonna one-shot you. Yeah. One auto attack or one E. That's the first thing I'll do, is jump on you, right? And you can't stop this, right? So you see how this works? And then let's say you're the Challenger player, and she puts a bomb in your Morgana. What do you do?
I'm gonna turn on Tristana, because there's no way she's gonna win the 1v1 against me.
You just fuck her up, right? She can't jump in no matter what. So you see how both of you guys are kind of doing the same thing here, where you're both aiming the supports, right? So aiming the supports sometimes is correct, sometimes, but not always. The rule is aim the ADC. It's always consistent, always works. And the time you aim the support is when? What do you think?
To aim the support, I think, for example, if Aftershock is down when he's mispositioned, or low HP or something like that.
Well, let's try and keep it like simple. So let's say if they aim the support, they're gonna kill Morgana, but she dies to you. That's not good, right? So they can't aim the support.
Yeah.
What if they can aim the support, jump out and flash out, and you can't kill her? Is this good?
For them it's good. For me it isn't.
Right. So what kind of rule can you come up with in terms of aiming the support?
Mm, actually, yeah, just focus the support if I'm sure that the ADC, the enemy ADC, advantage of it.
What if the ADC can't? Wait, sorry. What'd you say? What'd you say?
Just focus the support when I'm sure that the enemy ADC won't get an advantage somehow.
Right, right. And usually the advantage is they just kill you, right? So you could
Yeah,
say something like you can aim support if the ADC can't kill you, something like that, right? That would
yeah,
actually be quite a strong rule. I think that's really good. That's kind of actually the
yeah.
one I use right now. Is if they can't kill me, I'll
Yeah,
go
okay.
for it. Otherwise, we have to focus the ADC, right? So I mean, do you want to see an example of this, or do you want to keep
Yes,
going?
please. Yes,
Okay, okay.
please.
Check this
Sure.
out. I had plenty of these yesterday.
Okay.
This game against the Zaya. Here we go. This is really funny. Let me show you. I mean, this happens like 5 times in this game. So,
Okay.
okay, I mean, watch this. Watch this. Like, all right, this is a very clear, very clear. All right, so if we aim Pike, Zyra should aim me. Is what we came up with, right?
Okay.
And if they aim Zyra, I should aim Zaya, right? Unless I can kill
Okay.
Pike and not die to
Okay.
ADC. All right, so let's watch. What do you think? Exact same
Uh,
thing.
yeah, it's worth.
And now, it's not that she had flash. She could have dodged it. Why didn't she
Yeah,
dodge it?
because she was greedy and wanted the kill on the ADC, on the support.
Right, right. She tried to kill the support. She had no idea that I'm aiming her. This is
Yeah,
probably one of the most important concepts in bot lane, right? So,
yeah.
and what was the first thing I did? Check it out. What was the first thing I did? Watch this.
The healed instant.
Healed instant, right? Buy me some time, because of
Yeah.
course Zyra is probably dying no matter what, but we can get some extra time here. And I hit Pyke once, and then I just went straight for Zyra. Right? You see this?
Okay. Yes, I see. Okay.
So, here's another one. There's plenty there's plenty of these. This guy did the same thing like every time. Let me see.
What I have problems with when I think about it, uh, I struggle just ignoring the support. For example, even if for example, I play against a Galio and he used
Mm-hmm.
everything, I'm still scared walking next to him and auto taking the ADC because I don't know, I have too much respect, and that's
Well, sometimes you can't aim the ADC, right? What if they beat you 1v1? Then you can't aim them because they're gonna turn around and hit you.
yeah, true.
If that makes any sense, right? Like for example, the Tristana one. Here, back it up. Let's say she wants to bomb you,
Yeah,
but if she does, you're gonna one shot her. You're gonna hit her auto attack, auto attack, and she's gonna lose, right?
yeah,
So she can't even hit Morgana or you. You see how that works? Until you make a
yes,
mistake. So she's
yeah,
just
sure.
waiting for that moment. So that's kind of how it works there, right?
Mm,
You can't always do it, but your first instinct is, can I do it? Right? Because
okay,
oftentimes that is the option you're looking for. Let me see.
okay.
Here is some more. I mean, this is the spicy, right? Oh, is this the spicy? This is not it. He's just inting. Okay, hold up. Let's back it up more. There's a kill here somewhere. Nope. One. My support. Man, that was the most obvious one for sure. I think the rest are different scenarios, actually. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There it is. There's a yeah. There. I knew there was at least one more. Check this out. Check this out. So same concept, right? Naming my
So,
support. I'm
okay,
gonna. If we can kill the enemy support, we can do that too,
yeah, sure.
right? But you have to kill them. Otherwise, you're losing damage. And then okay, that's okay. He's taking tower shots, but it's the same idea, right?
Mm, okay.
So, oh, does that kind of make sense? Does that help?
Yeah, it helps. Yeah,
Oh, actually, I actually have even more. If you want to see more,
sure.
probably do like one or two more because I think you definitely have the idea, right?
Yeah.
Um, do.
But, to be honest, is it always the best case going for ADC? For example, if we get an engage, uh, goes away and there is like a Sona left or so, shouldn't in a, for example, Sona Civil lane or so, be Sona the first target?
Oh, remember what's another idea? Well, what's actually the main idea is we aimed the ADC, and what was the exception? What was one of the exceptions we came up with when you aimed the support?
If we get an engage on it, yeah, okay.
It was the ADC can't kill you, right?
Yeah, okay.
Another exception is you can one shot this Sona, which is the same thing. The ADC can't kill you.
Ah, okay,
So,
okay.
but here's the classic. Okay, you engage on Sona, you both try to hit Sona, Sona ulties you both, and then you get like one shot by the enemy ADC, right? That happens all the time.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
or yeah, that's pretty much one of the more common ones. So yeah, that's basically the idea, right? You'd have to kill her,
Okay.
and or you have to flash her ulti or something, right? Otherwise, you're gonna have a problem. Where is it? Wow. Okay, here we go. Oh, this. Wow, I have a lot of examples. This is a really good one. This is like how much Ezreal can't do damage, right? Ezreal's damage is quite strange in
No.
lane for sure. So watch
Yes.
this. Watch what I'm doing the whole time here. Oh, what was the first thing I did?
Okay, you turned on
Let's
Lucian.
walk up on Lucian. What is Lucian doing? He's ignoring me, right?
Yeah.
He's just straight ignoring me. So,
Okay, you're actually winning this. Okay.
where is this? Oh, what is this? I missed all my cues and I still won, right? So, is that a good example or what?
Yeah, it is.
They
Okay.
just totally ignored me. Like this is how you punish this level
Yeah.
of gameplay at Diamond. This is how you punish this every time.
Okay.
This is another one. You don't have to wait for it. You can orchestrate it. So you see what I did here? I'm just like telling her eat a wave, like go tank, right?
Okay.
So what's gonna happen when they aim Soraka?
Yeah, you're gonna turn instant on Vayne.
Oh, what's up, Vayne? Right. Oh, surprise! Oh, they lost lane in like the span of 2 seconds, right?
Yeah, okay.
So it's pretty funny, right? It's literally the same thing over and over again. It does not matter what the matchup is a lot of times, unless your lane is so weak you can't turn on the ADC like Ezreal sometimes, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty funny, right? You'll actually see
It
this
is.
every single game. Oh, they're aiming Lulu, right? Oh, who do I kill? Oh, this Lucian's inting, right? So
Yeah.
oh, I guess he's just dead. So easy is easy, I guess. You just easy punish the people who don't know this. And these guys all die because they played it wrong in the beginning. So but yeah,
Okay.
you see how this works, right? This is very important for Draven. You're gonna kill everyone with this concept. Okay.
Okay.
And remember, this works 2v2, right? Why is it important that it's 2v2 specific?
For example, do you mean if enemy jungle is there?
Yeah, if enemy jungle is there and you're not killing the ADC in time, you're gonna have a problem, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But if you can, I mean, you were playing Draven, so you probably can kill the ADC in time. Just make sure they're not gonna flash away or something, right? You can't stop that.
But the problem is when I play solo queue without a Duke partner on support, for example, and we get ganked, I spam ping the target I want to focus because I'm sure that the damage will be enough, but they ignore me, and that's what's so fucking frustrating about solo queue.
Yeah, that's sometimes it be like that. So the way the method I'm kind of working with is to make it so easy for your support that they don't really have to do much, right?
Okay.
Like you don't want, like, for example, if you have a Morgana and you're pushing and you guys have no flash, you don't want Morgana to be able to land this binding on the enemy jungle ganking. That's impossible.
Yeah,
They're
okay.
they're gonna throw a binding on their tower and they're gonna miss, and then the enemy jungle is gonna come out and kill you guys, right? So just make it as easy, as brainless as possible for your team, right? It's actually, I think, in solo queue, I don't know much about EU West, but for NA, especially when you have autofield supports, I'm not even pressuring them on their tower for the fear that my support doesn't know how to play when a jungle comes out, right? So
True.
you just keep it as consistent as possible, really. Whatever you think is consistent. So you can go for this idea if you think your support's really good. But other than that, it's just if you play perfectly and you're gonna lose, don't go for it, right?
Okay.
Okay, let's watch this. What happened here? This is real interesting.
This is some stupid.
There's some chaos going on here.
Lodia Fiesta.
So there's a few ideas here for sure.
Well, to be honest, I didn't see Tristana there, so I was a bit surprised, and I thought I was dead anyway. So I tried to kill, or even get as much damage off as I could. And
what do you think? Is this a mistake?
Yes, because the last 2 weeks is just to respect and as expect only bottom, because I only die usually when somebody else is around, and yeah, I always should keep in mind when I go up here, think about what's gonna happen that is good for the team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just Kindred died and it's losing, so I shouldn't have gone in there, I think.
You think it's impossible to win this?
No, it isn't, but it's a hard one. I thought
I would say
Morgana
it's
has
hard for
had
sure.
shield, but she didn't have it. So yeah, I got Yazuru, I think.
She shielded LeBlanc here, because Tristana came out.
Are
I don't know
there?
why she would shield
Ah, okay.
LeBlanc, but that doesn't.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe
know.
she thought Tristana had ulti or something.
Yeah,
But
but I definitely
yeah.
would have killed Yasuo at least.
But what do you think? Could you kill Yasuo here by yourself?
Um,
Check this out.
I he used his windfall yet, but well, actually he must have because he didn't use it afterwards. But yeah, I actually don't know how to kill him there. Maybe if I flash the did I get CC'd by there? I don't know.
There's a few
I still
things
have flash.
here. I don't want to suck up too much of your time, so I might give away some of the answers. But
Okay,
let's
yeah,
talk
sure.
about ability usage. That's probably the most easiest to come up with. Tell me
Okay.
how you. What are Draven's most important abilities in a team fight? What are the ones that change the fight?
Well, obviously you have to keep 2 axes, but your ESO actually,
Mm-hmm.
because distance or close up to enemies if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Well, let's say
yeah,
you've seen these like Draven montages, right? So
yes,
when you see this, of course they keep their axes up, but
yeah.
when they have some crazy play, what happens sometimes?
Um, yeah, they just run at the bank line, one shot them, and yes, that's what they do usually.
Right, they're like one-shotting people, right?
Yeah,
So let's say let's say at this point in the time we don't have Infinity Edge or anything crazy. How do we one-shot someone?
there's actually no way.
I would say there's a way. There's definitely a way, right? Check it out.
I thought this was a safe kill
See this
on
Yasuo?
Quinn. Yeah, okay.
Okay, can you one-shot him? Well, you can't anymore, right? Because
Because I wasted my ult.
right, it's like this is actually an important idea, which is um well actually yeah, why do you think that this ulti is actually not good?
Um,
Let's say even if
because
you kill her, it could still be bad.
maybe because I just hit one enemy instead of more, but I thought could KS or even save my teammate there.
But let's say Quinn's gonna go home no matter what. Let's just pretend that's gonna happen. Sometimes it won't, right? Sometimes it will. But let's
Huh?
say if you let her go, she's gonna go home, right?
Huh?
And if you ulti only her, you won't have ulti for this fight.
Okay, so she's definitely not gonna join the fight because she's like one auto attack by me.
Right?
So it's it is a so I'm not sure about that.
Right. So she's not gonna join the fight, right? So
Yeah.
if you have ulti for this, you would rather have ulti for the current fight, right? Because do you
Okay.
know if you win this yet?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I have no idea, right? I'm like you're like going into the situation. I'm like, okay, I have no idea. So,
Yes.
um, default should be we wanna keep as many cards as we can for this situation. But
Yeah.
okay, I think if you go for this snipe, it's not necessarily the end of the world. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, right?
Mm.
But there's another ability we want to talk about here, which is this. What is it?
Mm. Yeah, I use my E randomly.
Right. And why is this not a good thing?
Because I just CC'd Eve is running up to me.
Right.
Who's
Yeah.
I know what you want.
Uh,
Waste my abilities and think more about what's gonna happen in the next second. What I can maybe using my E on Evelyn, for example.
or honestly, it doesn't. It's not really necessarily a target this guy, target this guy, target this guy.
Yeah,
It's the idea of when is CC best used. Let's say they're just let's say Tristana's trying to run away and you E her out of her jump, right?
yeah,
That's really good. She's trying to run away. Let's say she's trying to run away, you E her, right?
true.
Let's say she's just stunned and you E her, right? Okay, not as good. And let's say she's not chasing or running away and you E her. Right? It's not as good.
Uh,
Right? So in cases
okay.
of they want to do something, that's the best time. Right? That's where you're
Okay.
looking. That's where you're looking for your CC. So when Yasuo's
So
standing here, he doesn't want anything right now because he can't do anything, right?
yes.
So when they want something, right? So when they're chasing like this is the spicy play, right?
I see what
This-
you mean by killing a zoo. I randomly again auto tagged just down on
Oh
there.
yeah,
I
I was
see.
gonna mention that one too, right? But I think sometimes it happens, but I think this is the more important idea, right? You fought
Yeah.
without your abilities. You're missing E, missing ulti. So
Mm.
I think you think E and ulti here could change the tide of this fight.
Yes,
Yeah, I
probably.
think for sure, right? We could E auto attack ulti flash over Tristana, and you can start running, right? And we have some
Yeah,
kind of we have some kind of options here.
true.
But as it is, it's just it feels bad, man. Everyone's dying, right? And
Yes.
this is the thing is you were handed a losing fight, but
Yeah.
it's not unwinnable, all right? And maybe
Okay.
having habits in place for your ability usage, maybe that might help a lot, right? So,
Yeah,
uh,
okay.
in terms of like triggers, we can talk about. Um, we can say stuff like, okay, the ulti, maybe don't worry about it. You see someone who's low, it's okay, go for it, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna worry about that too much. But for E usage, that's gonna happen every fight. So when they want something, right? The trigger, you used it because you could hit him, and he was close, right?
Yeah. Okay.
But now when you see this, what should you think?
Um, you mean yet? You mean Yasu or
Like the trigger is we can hit him
just
with
keep?
it, and he's close by. What do you wanna? What question do you wanna ask yourself before you use it?
Um. Well, I wouldn't ask myself a question. I would just try to get as much distance off Evelyn and Thresh.
Well, what question do you want to ask yourself now? Like to make sure you
Um,
know it's a good time to use it. What do we say was really good value?
um, to stop them from escaping, no, or
Mm-hmm.
to if they want to chase.
Right. If they want to chase or escape, right? Perfect.
Yeah,
You're like,
but
oh, does he want to
in this
chase or
case,
escape? And then the answer is no. So we're like, okay, save it. We're good to go, right? And then the
okay,
instant they start
okay,
chasing, oh shit, let's go, baby. And then you get everyone here, and it's gonna be like,
okay.
oh, we got them all. So yeah, that's definitely an idea that you could look at, right? I mean,
Mhm.
if you watch these Draven montages, that's what's happening half the time. Is
Yeah,
spicy E and then one shot when they're
yeah,
chasing or running away or even in mid jump or whatever, right? So or the
yeah.
ulti. Oh my god, the ulti and then flash to reposition something like that, right? So you
Yes,
get two
I know
hits.
what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not necessarily it's not that you can't do this, it's that you used your abilities before the opportunity showed up, right?
Uh,
So you physically couldn't do it. Um oh, that was a nice shield by Morgana, sure. Yeah, let's fast forward because I think we talked a lot about lane stuff and oh well, let's watch this. I want to see some out of lane stuff. Very nice. Look at that one shot. Very nice, very nice. Let's fast forward, get plates, you can go home.
mhm.
Good. Bloodthirster, interesting choice. Not necessarily poor, I think.
Well, I think I always rush Bloodthirster, no matter what.
Interesting.
It gives so
Well,
much.
makes your trading insane, right? So nice try on the E. That would be a really good time, right? How do we know it's a really good time logically?
Well, Tristan is obviously gonna jump away, but I have so big problems or struggles to predict where she's gonna jump, and I don't know if I throw it a bit. Right? Is it still gonna stop her or
I came
jumping?
here for two things.
Well, if you're
I think
afraid
I
of
did it,
her,
right?
if you're afraid
And
of her
suck some
canceling
dicks.
it, like you hit her and then she jumps, you can always throw it to where she jumped, right?
Oh, okay.
That's always
Okay.
an option. Or you can throw it in the middle of her jump, so
Okay.
it gets dunzoed, right? But you have the right idea,
Okay.
right? She's trying to run away or chasing. We said it was the best time usually. So yeah,
Okay.
logically speaking, it's the best time. That was really good.
Yeah.
Just because I mean, you missing is not really the problem, right? As long as you have the idea. Oh, this is awkward. Ulti! Okay, it's worth, right? Oh
Yeah.
my, kill the Tristana. 2 hits? Oh my, let's go. That's a Draven main. Let's go, baby. Hey, you want a biscuit so you can eat, right? Oh, okay.
Yes,
There it is.
that's
There it
also
is.
strong.
Let's go. Look at this. Do you have it? I mean,
But I die
you don't
again.
really have mechanical problems, right? Look at this. Oh, you're dead as fuck. Alright, kill the Eve at least, right? Oh, it's okay. That's okay. You do well. I think that's worth, right? Definitely worth. So, very well played. Do you think there are any problems there you want to go over?
Yeah, I think it's the problem that I know what I have to work on is just respecting enemy laners. I didn't respect the Evelyn or Yasuo on the
Right.
map. So
He's
actually,
coming.
and Eve is popping up.
Right.
So
I mean, let's say, look at this. Eve aims you here. What happens?
if she aims me, I don't know if she can charm me. She can't, right?
She can't. She can't kill you.
But she can deal as much damage that I'm gonna just be one shot because Tristana can also just
Walk back in, right? Yeah. So
attack me. Yeah.
exactly. So right now we're getting away with it because no, like these. I don't know what level you're playing with, but these guys are aiming the wrong guy, right? So it's very spicy. But yeah, you played well overall though, even though you didn't know she was coming. You should probably know she's coming though.
That's but how do I know it, man? That's a huge question I
What do you
have.
think?
If, for
Pick it up.
example, I always I watched some of your videos and you said that when my jungler is topside,
Hmm?
it's most likely that the enemy jungle is bot side. But there were so many random games where that did not happen, and jungle had twice the CS of the enemy jungle, but he was still bot side, and that's why I have so many struggles. Enemy jungle is, because I always say, okay, jungle is bot. I tell my jungler to go invade him, and he's saying, yeah, just shut the fuck up and let me do my thing. And
Well, it's not that the enemy jungle isn't necessarily bot guaranteed, right?
yeah,
It's more of a he's bot and he's top until proven otherwise.
yeah,
Does that make sense? So here he could be on Rift Herald, he could be counter ganking, he could be diving, and he's also nearby here. You guys just have no idea. So you need to find out where Eve is before you guys can do something, right?
yes,
Does that kind of make sense? So it's not that
yeah, it
you
makes.
know she's bot. It's that you play like she's bot. So that way nothing can
So,
go wrong.
we shouldn't go in, right?
Yeah, you shouldn't go in. Or check this out. You hit her here. If you kite Eve, do you guys win this?
I think so. Yes.
I agree, right? We can still 2v3. How about now? Can we still 2v3?
Well, Tristana used her jump. Thresh has still everything up. I think we can still 2v3.
I agree. We can still 2v3, right? So
Yeah.
when can we not 2v3? What's the problem?
When they have everything up and are not low HP.
Well,
Think.
how about this position?
So
Is it getting a little gray area or still can 2v3? What do you think?
Mm, yeah, actually, we can still, because I've still heal ultimate, so. But full HP, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's like maybe, right? Maybe possible.
Yeah.
And you guys actually ended up doing it. But he missed his hook on an 80% slow target.
Yeah.
So that's a factor in we actually had a problem here, right? So he also missed Flay somehow on you. Look at that. What is this guy doing? He's trolling, right? So
Yes, yes.
but anyway, but you see how if you know Eve is coming, you can like stand here and win no matter what. But if you don't know Eve is coming and you walk up to hit the ADC, then we have a problem, right?
Okay.
So
Yes.
it's not that you guys are. It's not that this is incorrect right here. Starting something is not bad, right? Because if you find Eve, if you hit Tristana and Eve ganks and you guys run away, Kindred can do Rift Herald, or Kindred
True.
can gank, or Kindred can invade, right? So it's not bad for you to start something. But if you start something and you don't know what the idea is, like we're trying to bait Eve or we're trying to win 2v3 or whatever, and then you die to the jungle, then that's how you guys are gonna lose the game, right?
Okay.
So it's definitely the idea. So it's very much a you see your jungle is top, you don't know where their jungle is. She's bot. Pretend she's bot. That's it.
Okay.
Just pretend she's bot, and don't forget. Because if you pretend she's bot and Tristana's 1 health and you flash in and then Eve comes out, I've had that happen to me many times, right? So
Yes.
don't get debated. Always assume she's bot, and it's fine to give
Okay.
up kills. You just having control of the game over the game is much more important, right? So, but it's good. You killed 2 people. It was just a little kind of random. It wasn't
Yes, true.
orchestrated, right? So I'm just afraid there might be consistency issues if there are surprise ganks, but.
Yeah, okay.
Here's oh, we have Kindred now, right? Okay, here we go. This is a fat 3v3. Maybe top laner showing up. Hey, that's a top laner. Oh no. Okay, we got her.
But
Nice.
it's super bad, no? That Quinn is bot in this. Or isn't it?
What do you mean?
Well, actually, how did you know that
It was
Quinn would be
3v3.
there?
Well, where's it? It's TP, right?
Okay.
TP missing top laner. He's ulting down the lane. I mean, I've seen it a million times, right? I mean, have you never been TP'd on from this ward? Does that
Yes,
not
of
happen
course.
to you? You're playing Draven. That happens to you all the time, right? So
Yeah.
how do I know? I've seen it a million times. So it's like you don't know he's gonna do it, but he can.
Mhm. Yes.
So you assume he will, and then if you make sure this doesn't win and he does it, you win, right?
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, okay, 3v3, maybe even 3v4. I don't know where their jungle is, and we saw their mid, so they don't have 5 people. And this looks
Yes.
3v4 good. We're fine, right? The part I was oh no about. What do you think?
I think that I still went for Thresh there and didn't
Right?
turn on Quinn.
Right. And why is that important?
Because my teammate is first of all about to die, and she's more squishy.
Mm-hmm.
And if I instant turn on him there, we maybe still have time to pressure Tristana there, or we win time.
Right, it's winning, guaranteed winning, right? So like you maybe be able to kill this guy, but if you let him go and you bring everyone low HP, guaranteed winning. You can do dragon. Right?
Okay, yeah.
If you chase this guy, something can go wrong, right? I mean, something that can go wrong will go wrong for ADC mains, right? Eve comes out, they start aiming you all of a sudden. Thresh stopwatch, right? Oh my god, right? Have you seen that one before? Like that's something's gonna happen, okay? So.
True.
This is kind of make sure this is good before you do it. But you already know the idea, when in doubt, focus the important guy in the fight, right? The ADC, the jungle, whatever it is. So immediately turn. You don't have to go for kills. I know Draven is special because he gets a lot of money when he kills people, but a lot of times it is still the same idea. I mean, you could still aim for like these kills, but like I don't know. I don't think it's very consistent unless you're gonna get these guys. Oh, the flash, dodge the flay, right? Oh, Tristana, you're trolling. Tristana is trolling. Yeah, you're just gonna
Yeah.
auto attack her. She ulted you, but that didn't make any sense, right? Oh, this guy is trolling too. You're dead. You're actually dead. So you already know what happened here, right? What do you think?
Yeah, I again wasted my E.
Mm-hmm. So you thought
Uh,
they were running away. How'd you miss? See this?
true.
What do you think? How'd you miss?
Maybe panic E.
I don't think it's necessarily panic. How do you make sure it hits? How do you make sure they chase you?
Just to pretend to walk away.
Yeah, that's it. Okay,
And
so
it's I
yeah, if there's an easy trick you can do to make sure this is really good, a step backwards and then E and then walk up, right?
okay.
So
Okay.
here you run forwards, she's gonna naturally kite. You see this?
Yes, true.
This will actually always miss. But if you start running at this level, this Eve is gonna keep going. Okay, and then you can just fuck them up. So
Okay.
yeah, that's an easy trick for you if you want to just use that. Is just kite for like half a step and make them chase, and then you can throw the E in there, right?
Okay.
It's just a CC idea, right? Is
Hmm?
CC is best used to stop them from doing what they want, which is running forward or backwards, usually speaking.
Alright.
Okay, fast forward. Oh, this guy's inting. Sure, nice. Okay, let's push mid. I want to see some mid game ideas because I think we talked a lot about laning slash early fights. Wow, you're actually destroying them here. Holy shit. Oh my, kill this guy too. Oh, you can actually get him too. Oh my god, disgusting. How do you wait? Do you win this game? You definitely win this game, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. I was gonna say if you throw this lead somehow, that's what feels bad, man.
True.
That's a take a break before queuing up. I would be so sad. Okay, let's fast forward. Sure, all this is fine. I mean, if you're finding, we don't have to worry about side wave management right now. I think if you're just finding stuff mid lane, not really a concern. Okay, that inhibitor might be a little bit early, but whatever.
But
Okay.
do I have to care about sidewave
You do,
managing?
but if we see it, we'll talk about it. Because okay,
Okay.
so let's talk. I mean, we can briefly go over something here. So the reason why it wasn't a problem is because when you went mid here, and you guys are shoving right here, this part. Is this winning?
Yes, of course it is.
It's winning so hard because you're harassing them when they want to clear the minions. So
Yes,
this is actually really good, right? But it's just
it is.
not really standard, but it's not it's not bad at all. It's actually very good. So you
Mm.
found something, and the idea behind the mid game is do something productive, right? Usually it's farming, but you can farm champions too, I guess, which is what you're doing. So
Yeah. Okay.
then you just forfeit. Okay, so a lot of stuff was laning habits and also mechanical ideas with your E usage, right?
Yeah.
Wait, you killed someone? What?
I don't remember.
They went
Yeah.
to.
That was so. Oh my
Yo,
goodness. That
got
was so
him!
bad. But
Wait,
that
heal,
was so
right?
bad.
Oh my god. Oh my god! What? She's trolling. Alright,
Okay, that's so bad.
Is this the same idea we talked about or what?
Yes, it is.
It's so good for you guys. They're trolling. Man,
But
that's
I
so
troll as well.
no. I mean, here's the thing is that even if it's not perfect, like okay, whatever, you drop an axe, it doesn't matter. Like the idea is winning so hard you won the lane. Right?
Okay.
The idea is winning so hard it's over. Like their ADC had to go home. So their ADC had to go home. Wait, are you killing? Is this guy killing you? He's gonna flash on you if you're not careful.
No, he's not gonna kill me, but well,
Oh, Eve is here. I mean, this is totally fine, right? This is the whole they aim your support, you aim their ADC is winning for you guys. So look at this. Look at this fat. Did you lose anything? Holy shit! Look at this. What level is
Truly.
Saber right now? Oh, it's so sad,
Yes.
right? And their Eve showed level 2 gank, so Eve is screwed too, right? So you basically won the game from the beginning. That's really good.
Okay.
I think that's really good. Okay, fast forward. You're just gonna have to dodge some Lux bindings for a few minutes, but oh, I think we should probably skip over as much of the laning phase as possible. I just want to see anything spicy going on here. Oh, you almost died there. Oh, Sever's dead. Oh, flash on this guy. Pretty sure. You can flash for Lux too. Oh! Oh no.
Yeah, I was so mad in that situation because I think I spam pinged Jonna to shield me, or I just typed something in chat. So
But you got a
scared.
shield.
I
Just
don't need shield. Okay.
you got hit by you got less health and you got hit by Lux. Oh no, you didn't get hit by Lux. You just had no health, huh? Oh, did you get hit by Lux? I can't tell.
I don't know.
I think it was a good try though.
Okay.
And yeah, there's just I actually can't tell if you got hit by the E. I don't think so. Oh, you did. 64, 73 damage. Is that what I'm looking at? Okay, I think you had the right idea. That was a good try. Let me see the silver
Okay.
health. 15. It's
Unlucky.
okay. Don't worry about it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no real habit to change here. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like this
Okay.
idea. Do you see any holes with this idea?
Yeah, just she used everything has no mana, and it's
Yeah, you thought you could kill her, you couldn't kill her, right? So by a margin of
Okay.
15 damage, right? You could be like, oh, maybe you should like aim for this guy and not tunnel. I think you have bigger fish to fry, so it's not a big problem. I think you play
Okay.
that fine. So
Okay.
oh, this guy's just dead. All right, this is a case of we can aim the support, right? Why is that?
Because we have man advantage and
Don't worry about the man advantage part, right? That's how you get debated. What do we say? What do we say? When you can aim the support is when what?
when there's no point that the ADC is gonna kill me.
Yes, when the ADC can't kill you. You see this? You aim the support here. You got a Janna shield. Look how much damage
Yes.
Saber is doing. You see this? How close was she to killing you? How close?
Like no chance killing me, even if
No
I drop lower.
chance? Yeah, that's pretty close, right?
Yeah, okay, maybe.
I think it's pretty close. I mean, this is Janna shield right here. So if Janna fucked
But
up.
I was sure that she wouldn't kill me there. But
It was a lot closer than you thought, right?
maybe yeah. Okay, you're right.
So that's the important part. Right? Don't get debated. Sometimes, even if you're a jungle coming, let's say you're playing against Draven and you guys aim to support, this Draven's killing you.
Right? True.
So it's very important idea. Is oh my god! You see why Saber didn't kill you?
Okay, I see.
She missed part of her.
Okay.
Watch Saber. Watch Saber here, right? Watch Saber. Who's she hitting?
She's going for Jenna.
Yeah, I see this. So is that 100 damage or not? What do you think?
Yeah.
That's 100 damage right there. That's more than 100 damage, right?
Yeah, it's
so
true. Yeah, it's a lot.
so
Okay.
see how important this idea is? Just make sure you're practicing this
Okay.
in lane. This is probably the most important thing I think at this level for you. It's
Okay.
just happening every 2 minutes, I guess, in lane. All right, let's keep going. Let's get to the mid game stuff. Where you said you wanted to play from behind and play with the lead, right? Close out a game. Let's go to mid game stuff.
Yes.
Okay, we have a lead. We're pushing top. This Lux is dying. You have no abilities. Oh, you can face tank, I guess. Ha! Sure. We can dive this guy too. Their jungle's not coming. You see? Oh, that's a mid laner. Alright, kill the tower, right? You want to run away from his ulti. Monka S. Okay. Sure, go home. You can dragon. This is all good. Good. So far, so good. Run mid. Very nice. Oh! Wow, that's disgusting.
Ouch.
What do you think, though? Check this out.
I think I can kill her there.
How do you do it?
I ult, and she's gonna use her shield, but my ult can only be blocked once, and I use my E ability and what I think.
Is that
So
important?
yeah.
Seems kind of iffy to me, to be honest, right?
Okay, yeah.
Like, will that win or lose you the game is always the question, right? How important is this idea? I would say, I mean, you're already doing really well. You got half our health for free. So If the spicy thing happens, we'll talk about it. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I was more
Okay.
afraid of Malzahar is gonna flash ulti you and you're gonna get Eved, right? But
Yeah.
if it didn't happen, oh, okay. So this is happening, isn't it? So this is happening. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about this. What do you think? What's the problem? What's the
Well,
mistake?
I want to help Talon there, I think.
Yeah.
Roam bot.
Okay.
First of all, without vision and for no reason, because there, and even if Talon dies, if was bot as well, we can get mid pressure, for example, maybe.
So, okay, maybe not the best idea, but what's the biggest reason why this is not good is Eve, right?
As if. Sure.
So what kind of habit do you want to insert here when you're doing this? What do you think? See this? You wanted to go help, right? What's the trigger?
I don't know.
You saw that you could fight or something. You could say,
Yeah, maybe.
right? So what's the habit you want to insert here? The habit that fixes the problem is that we don't know where Eve is, right? So what's the habit?
And pink wards? Or what do you mean?
Like from here, like what would you rather have done instead? It's always like a good habit is like asking yourself a simple question to prevent this mistake.
Yes, I actually, to be honest, don't know what I could have done.
Well, if you don't know where Eve
But
is, what should you ask yourself?
yeah, I always have to keep in mind that Eve can be next to me, and but yeah, I shouldn't go solo in the jungle there.
Well, I mean, sometimes it's fine, right? It's always like how do you know if this is fine? This is the question you need to ask yourself.
When we're vision there, for example, or when we saw Eve topside, for example.
Well, so you need to know where their jungle is, right? Or they're missing
True.
teammates. So the question you're asking yourself is, no, where are their missing teammates if I do this?
Okay. Okay.
Right. So you're like, okay, trigger is we see we can go fight. The first thing you think of now is there anyone missing that could be there? So is there anyone missing that could be there?
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, like all of them, right? Okay, maybe not through this rotation, but support coming through here and jungle missing. So oh, you fight, you auto loss, right?
Yeah.
So does that kind of make sense? Where that tells you you can't do this because if they show up, we have a problem, and they what are they gonna do? Of course they're gonna show up when you walk over a ward, right?
That's true.
If you think it from their perspective, they're just gonna walk over here and you can't really do anything. Or here's another one. What about Malzahar TP? I don't know if Malzahar has TP or not, but he could have TP'd, right? We could have a problem there. So I think there are ideas of if you have problems out of lane or sometimes in lane too. It's a habit of you want to do something, but you have no idea where their jungle is, but you do it anyways, right? So you just need to add this step in there. When you want to do this thing, where's their jungle, right? And then it'll probably increase the chances of you being able to do that thing, right? You'll know if you can do it or not. All right, nice Baron. That was a good Baron call. That Eve was dead, right? We're gonna get one shot here if we're not careful. This Eve is killing you. Okay, nice, full HP. Still probably gonna get one shot though. Feels bad. Okay, let's fast forward. I don't know what's going on here. It was kind of interesting. Oh, hell yeah, we'll keep going. Inhibitor, right? Let's fast forward. Hell yeah. Okay, we can go home. Unless you think you can end the game. Oh, that's awkward. Nice QSS though. Fast forward.
That's I need to learn to react faster with it.
I think it was good.
I see like
it's good.
Streamers and montages using it like but okay.
That's just a we know we can QSS because we expect the CC to happen, right? So if Eve is surprised, you'll never be able to QSS it immediately.
Yeah.
Okay, fast forward. I mean, this is all good, right? How it's very much you try to do some kind of gank thing, and then they had a missing jungler, so it's definitely not gonna work, right? They had a bunch of missing teammates, so it didn't make as much sense. Okay. I mean, I don't know if you can't even go for more here. Oh, easy QSS, right?
Yeah, but I think he
Okay.
failed to
Nice. Yeah, he didn't have ulti or something. He tried the ulti.
mm.
Okay. Sure. Good. You guys don't want to be sieging bot though, right? Kind of awkward. You're actually dead here. Holy shit. Feels bad. What do you think?
Yeah, no KSS up, and I walked into
What's the main mistake here?
Malzahar's R range.
Is that the main mistake? Well, I mean, you walked into Malzar's R range, but it got immediately canceled, right?
Yeah, but maybe it was kind of lucky that it got cancelled.
That's true.
Okay,
So,
the thing is, what I think is that top inhibitor is down, but we have no wave at which is near their base, so they all could be bottom again.
right?
It's, yeah, Mumu is not here.
Yeah, so what happens if a Mumu is not here?
It's a 4v5, and it's most likely we're gonna lose it.
Right. What do we know about 4v5s? It's most likely lost, right? It doesn't
Yes.
really matter how strong you are or whatever, unless you have some outplay tools, you can't win. And we have no
Okay.
outplay, no flash, no QSS, right? It's over. So how can you win? I
Hmm?
don't know. It's impossible, right? So I mean, as you can see, it wasn't even close, right? They
Yeah.
just walked over you guys, and it was just like, oh, I guess we lost, right?
Hmm?
So what do you do? You can't do anything. So what was the idea? What's the trigger? And so the mistake is 4v5, right?
4v5. Okay.
What's the
Yeah.
habit you want to add in here? It's more
Yeah.
map awareness
Don't.
stuff. So
Yeah. Watch for your teammates.
yeah, watch for your
For enemy.
teammates before you do what?
Before you do something.
Yeah, before you do
That's
something, really, anything.
yeah.
Right, before you do anything, you could be taking their blue, it could be attacking tower, it could be pushing a wave. Yeah, look at
Yeah.
your teammates, because this is if you're losing, it's because they just have more people. Remember, like the whole jungle shows up pretty much every time, and your movement's not here this time, right? So,
Hmm?
and then what's the trigger? I guess it's before you do something, but you could say before you hit the tower, right? Before you siege, when you push a wave, those are all good triggers, I think. So you say, you know, before you do any of these things, first thing you do is look at the map, and then numbers, how many people, and then that tells you whether or not you can do something, right?
Okay.
So I mean, if there's something out of lane that you're having problems with, I think this is it, right? From what we saw. So besides the whole
Um.
laning and fighting, this is the other one, is the map awareness stuff, right?
Yes. So what would you have done there?
Oh,
Just
okay.
waited or?
Take a look. So check it out. So this is actually really funny, right? Check it out.
Yeah.
So what the common example is, if you had AFK'd, that would be better than what you did. That's the baseline. That's
Yes.
actually you know what I'm talking about, right? That's the baseline
Yes.
of you just AFK. That's better. That's when you
Yeah,
know you
okay.
did something wrong. So here you could just not do anything, right? You could go home. That's better. Or you could say,
Okay.
you really want this to work, you hide somewhere. I mean, there's nowhere to hide here. So this
Mm,
maybe over this wall, or honestly, you could push, run mid, push, and then go to Baron,
okay.
right? But literally anything that isn't 4v5, and I think that would be
Okay.
better. So
Okay.
I would just choose any of those options. Like for you here, I'll be like, I'll go home, run straight to Baron, probably. Go home,
Mm,
sell the Doran's Blade, get the pinks, go to Baron, right?
okay.
So yeah, anything but this though, right? That's the baseline. Okay, is if AFK is better, then you did something wrong. That's
Okay.
usually how you know. And then okay, let's look at this real quick, and I think we can call it a day. But let's see. I don't think we really got to touch upon playing from behind. What do you think? Do you think this will
Yeah.
help playing from behind or not really?
Um. Well, I got a specific example in my head because if I play I played a lane with Draven and a Janna against Kaiser Nami,
Mm-hmm.
and I once in lane, and then I get frustrated and I do stupid mistakes, and I just don't know these lanes, folks, because if I walk up, auto tag them, will get Nami W'd and probably get poked by Kai'Sa as well, and Jonna can't heal me, so there's no way we're winning poking. So that's why I mentioned it earlier.
Right, right. Then it's just being patient, really. I guess would
Okay.
be a good way to put it. I think we should talk about this though, because if there is a main theme we're seeing out of lane, it is definitely this.
Yeah, okay.
So check it out. What's wrong with this 5-second clip?
Okay, we got something bottom.
We see Soraka, we see Yasuo, we see Vayne. So who don't we see?
Who's the enemy ADC probably?
Whoa, that's Vayne.
No,
What
who the
role?
jungler is?
Yeah, the jungler, right?
Jungler.
So
Okay.
do we see like a common theme here?
No.
Wait, between like the other games?
Yeah, yeah.
So if you try and do something here, what's gonna happen?
Jungler might be there.
It's literally coming out, right? So
Mm.
it's gonna happen all the time, right? So this is the check you need to do: is am I fine if we fight, or if I push this wave?
Okay.
And the answer is probably not, right? This is Riven, you know, Q, W flash, Q auto attack into Silas chains. You can't stop that, and then you get ulti, right? So it's impossible. So that's what you want to be thinking, right? If you think it's possible and you go for it, that's a different story because you know jungle's here, you know Silas is here. But if you don't know Silas is here and you face check this, right, you're gonna have a problem. So if there is something to a big habit to work on, it's you want to do something. Look at the map, and then ask yourself, where is their jungle? Jungle and support, I think, is going to be helping you the most. So,
okay.
This is not a good idea, is it? Okay. Fast forward. Nice try. Oh, they just all died, right?
So yeah.
What do you think they're doing? Are they 4v5ing?
Yeah, they play with no brain actually,
Yeah,
but
they have no Riven, right?
Yes.
So, oh, no, they're also missing jungle apparently. So, oh, they just all die. Fast forward. Free Baron. Good, good, good. Run it down. You don't really have to do any thinking here. Just let the minions do all the work. Oh my god, you have Baron and Rift Herald? Holy shit. Oh my lord, that's so funny. You just never see that. Oh, are we dying? You better run. Oh.
So I'm dead there.
Oh, you're fine, right? Oh,
Okay,
you're
I'm not.
dying. You're dying. You're dying. Oh,
Oh
no.
yes, I'm dead.
Okay.
I played first of all front lane and then I took like all the CC.
Right. So what's the main mistake? What do you think?
Well, like I said, not front lane and wait until wait for them their main spells that are dangerous for me.
And what's the trigger? So the habit is let's play in the back.
Yes.
Let's play front to back. What's the trigger? What happened before you made this mistake?
I wanted to go for the inhib.
Yeah. Okay. These structures irrelevant. Okay. These structures are just bait in solo queue. Right? They're just worm on a fishing rod. I'm serious. Their objective is kill you, and your objective is kill them so you can end the game. All right. It's like, yes, you actually do want the structure, but don't focus on it. You'll get it naturally. This Rift Herald is killing it. You know, your minions are killing it, right? You don't have to force it, right? Don't worry about it. It will actually just happen, right? Check this out. Rift Herald, boom. Is this structure basically dead? You guys don't have to do anything, all right? So you guys just need to focus on not dying, I guess, to make sure there's no crazy throws. See, look at this. Look, what is your team doing? Focusing on the structures, right? What is their team doing? Focusing on you guys. Oh, fast forward, your team just oh, I think someone just died here, right?
Yes.
It's looking very dicey. This is how teams throw massive. Dude, if that chain hit and he had a shutdown, you have a problem. Oh, he actually died. Oh, it was a shutdown. You see this? 700 goal shutdown, right? So okay, so this is definitely where you guys want to avoid. All right, don't worry about the structures. Just make sure everything is clean. Oh, okay. Awkward. What's the trigger?
I see Nautilus in a position to hook him, but he got his Q on me, I think.
All right, we wanna fight.
I
We
got
wanna do
baited.
something, right? And what habit do you want to insert here?
Um, be aware of enemies.
Right, and also what's else? Check the map too, right? Man,
Yeah.
that was way too close for comfort. Jesus, look at this. If
Ignorant.
Soraka had silenced you, it's over, right? She missed the silence,
I
and she was also missing
ignorant.
on the map. So, right. So if there's stuff going on here, it's basically become the king of the map.
Mm,
Okay, out of lane, nothing happens without you knowing about it. That's kind of your goal here, I think,
okay.
for out of lane stuff. And that's gonna help you a lot. Anything. This is a trigger too. You want to clear a wave? You look at the map. Riven's top. Team is here. Okay, we can push. Right? You see how that works?
Mhm.
That's how fast you
Yeah.
can come
Okay.
up with your plan just by looking at the map. And you're like, oh,
Okay.
okay, this is darkness. We see this. This is their only engage. Silas or Riven. Maybe Riven TB behind us. Right? So
Uh,
the thing is, you will never think about this stuff unless you look at the map.
okay.
Right? So if you can do this over and over again, you can come up with like different ways they can engage in a second, right?
Again,
This is a little too close, but I think we're
yeah,
fine,
it is.
right? Fast forward, fast forward. Very nice, very nice. You don't have to do anything here. Just AFK and wait. Oh Jesus, he actually killed you. Vayne
That was
OP.
boosted by
Holy
me.
shit, dude. Wait, maybe I should play some Vayne. What the hell? Yeah, what do you think?
Well, to be honest, I did not expect her to deal that much damage, but I did not auto her once. I think. Oh, was it one auto? Was
Right.
just mechanically boosted.
It's okay. Then if it surprised you, sometimes
Yes.
this happens. So you just go back and watch the replay and remember later next time that Vayne is very strong, 3 items, right? So
Yeah. Okay.
uh, there's another thing here we can talk about too, which is mechanically speaking. Let's watch your E usage, right?
Ah. Oh
So
yeah.
you already know this, but
Okay.
if this is a habit, right? So
Yes.
remember, running away, chasing. So that's gonna help you a lot. You see that?
Okay.
Even if you had eat him, he was already out, right? So okay though. I think if there are out of lane throws, it's definitely the map awareness and the frontlining stuff you were talking about, right? So
Yes.
I'm not too worried though. You have very clear things on what you want to work on. That's always a good thing. So
Okay.
you can practice it literally every game. It's good. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, what the hell? Okay, this guy's trolling. Did you look at the map? Right? That's the first thing I would
Uh.
do is look at the map. You guys are getting 5-man Yasuo right there. If you're not careful. Okay, fast forward. Let's just see this Baron. Okay, very nice. Easy. Run it down mid, right? Oh, do you fight this Vayne again? Let's watch this.
Yes,
I
I
think you killed
do, but
Vayne.
I
You
win it.
killed her
Win it
ass.
now.
Hell yeah. Yeah, this time you auto-attacked, right? So
Mm.
maybe you could say, maybe you can come up with a rule next time where, 1v1 ADC late game, don't ulti first. You need to auto-attack, right? Something like
Yeah.
that. So, okay, very nice. You win. Okay, so I think there are clear things you can work on in laning phase, right? The TV2 stuff. Map awareness is pretty much every stage of the game, right? In
Yeah.
laning and in out of lane. And then lastly, I would say you could work on adding habits for like the ones you wanted, like the non-frontlining ones, right?
Okay.
Or when you want to gank someone, you still gotta look at the map, right? Anytime you
Hmm?
want to do something. So if I were you, I would work on map awareness first. Literally
Okay.
spend half of your game looking at this. That's like not an exaggeration.
Hmm.
You just look at the map until you actually make mistakes on screen because you're looking at the map so much.
Okay.
That's gonna help a lot. Any trigger you can come up with, add it to look at the map. Add look at the
Hmm.
map to it, right? And then after that, you could do whatever order you want for your habits. What do you think you're gonna work on? What do you think is most important?
I think the 2v2.
2v2, yeah.
First.
Make sure lane is really good.
Um, that's it, I think.
I guess Is that the only thing? Is that the only thing you'll work on next?
Well, map awareness and not frontlining in team fights and how to
No
handle
front
team
lining.
fights.
Right. The frontlining part was kind of awkward, huh?
Yeah.
There are a few things that can go into there, but I guess we didn't see it as much. Yeah,
Okay.
be careful, I guess.
Okay.
There's like a few things we can talk about. Like, it's not necessarily bad to frontline if you can counter their CC, right? Like let's say Ashe is gonna ulti, you're gonna flash it, right? Or you're gonna
Okay.
QSS something, right? If you're ready for it, you can frontline. But if you're not ready for it, then probably shouldn't. Remember, you want to add these specific habits on top of what you already do, right? You're not really trying to change your gameplay in the sense of completely change it. It's do the same thing but add this habit on top of it. Right?
Okay.
So it's not that. So it's not that. Hey, don't look for those roams bot to kill that guy. It's look for the roam bot to kill that guy, and then also look at the map on top of that. That'll tell you if it's good or not, right? And it's not, hey, don't try and hit the tower up when it's 45. It's when you want to hit the tower, check the map and you say, oh, it's 45. We can't do this, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So what you're initially thinking is good. You just need to add an extra layer of questioning to make sure that you don't fall into these traps, these mistakes. So.
Okay.
Makes sense? Does that help?
It makes sense. Yes, of course it did.
Good. Then any last questions?
Well, maybe a general one.
Yeah.
Do you have any advices for item sets or something?
For what?
For Draven?
What do
Because
you
I mean, I build always the same items and
item builds. Okay, so take a look. The most important ones would be Hex Drinker and Last Whisper, right? So let's say they have guaranteed like this shit. Like you need a Hex Drinker at some point in the game. Otherwise, she's gonna flash one shot you in a team fight, and you guys are gonna lose, right?
okay.
So probably a third item or fourth item or something like that, but that's like probably necessary, right? And then like maybe if they have an Omega tank, you see this? Okay, maybe not, maybe not when he lost, but later in the game. Oh, you did get a mortal reminder, right? So that's like the important stuff is when they have too much armor, you're gonna need a Last Whisper, right? And if they have guaranteed magic damage, you're gonna need a Hex Drinker. And sometimes you're gonna need Ninja Tabbies against like Talon Z plus I don't know Jace or something stupid, right? So that's basically what I would say is the most important stuff for itemization. Otherwise, Blood Toucher, Infinity Edge, Phantom Dancer, these are all good items. So
okay.
I don't think you're not really having too much of a problem with itemization from what I saw.
Okay.
Just, the important stuff. Hex Drinker is probably oh my god, dude, like I can't count the amount of times I lost games last week because I didn't build it. I was like, I don't have to build it. He's like 3-6, and then I lost the game because he just one shot me later. Like Annie flash ulti me, missed her ulti, and I still died from full HP. And I was like, yo, it's you need a Hex Drinker. It's actually non-negotiable, I think. So
the thing is, I never built this item, but because I always think that QSS is more worth. So, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hey, if you think you can get away with it and it works, I'm not gonna question it. But for me, I haven't really been getting away with it. So I just build it now, right? Like if you play against a Katarina and you don't build a Hex Drinker, that's probably trolling, right? So yeah, feels bad, but do what you must.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything else?
I think that's it.
Nice. Then I'll upload this to YouTube so you can go back and rewatch. And
nice.
Other than that, good luck in your games and let me know how they're going. Okay?
Yeah, sure I will. And I'm
curious
gonna
to see how you guys are
watch
doing.
stream
So awesome. I better see you in Masters. You're so close.
Well, I got a climb in the last week actually, so maybe yeah.
Nice. I mean, you're already winning without doing these things. So like, if you never die to map stuff,
yeah,
then I think it's just easy wins every game. Honestly. So
maybe yeah.
Sounds good.
Thank you very much, man.
No problem.
Was fun.
No problem.
Was fun.
Awesome. Good to hear. Good to hear. Maybe I'll watch some highlights of the Chelsea team. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm gonna recommend it. Yeah. Thank you, man.
Sounds good, dude. All right. Have a good night.
Good night, man. Bye bye.
Bye bye.